don't need nothing else but.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Mercedes here with this everyday look, or whatever look you want to call it. It's just brown eyeshadow, a little burgundy. I used only the Modern Renaissance palette today. So if you have this palette, you can do this look. But even if you don't have this palette, like if you have brown and burgundy shades, I know like the Morphe 350 has it, you could do this eyeshadow look, you know? I used to wear this look all the time, like last year, but I didn't have this palette yet, so I just used like the Morphe 350, and I decided to just add some lip gloss to it because it's summer and lip gloss is popping. Lip gloss is cool. Anyways, I hope you guys really enjoy this video, and if you want to see how I created this, then just stay on this video. Okay, starting out, we're just gonna add some tape to the, what is this called, the outer corner of our eyelid, just so we can have like a sharp, clean line when we're done. You don't have to do it this way though. Sometimes I do it with concealer, but I found this to be, I don't know, just easier. Just like that. And then I'm just gonna prime my eyelids with the LA Girl Pro concealer. And then you're just gonna blend this in with any old brush. I'm just gonna set that with my Laura Mercier translucent powder right now. I'm just using I think this is a fluffy eyeshadow brush, but it's the M521. I'm just gonna put some powder on the brush and pat that on my eye. Okay, I just let that set, so now I'm gonna go in with the palette. I'm just gonna start the look, and the first color we're gonna use is Real Gar right here in the corner. So I'm just taking this Real Techniques pointed blending brush. I'm just gonna put a little of the color on the brush. So this is gonna be our transition color, so I'm gonna start it like up here. Just really blend this out. You don't want this to be really harsh. It's just gonna be a transition color. So after going in with Real Gar, we're just gonna go in with Red Ochre, and we're just gonna blend that out in the middle of our eyelid. And I'm just using the brush that comes with it. This brush, and I'm using this blending end. And then we're just gonna go back in with the Real Techniques pointed blending brush and blend the top out. Just go over that again. So after we blended that all out, we're just gonna go in with Cypress Umber. It's this dark brown shade right here at the corner. It's gonna be our lid color, but we're gonna still blend it, like we're not doing a cut crease or anything. Everything's just gonna be really seamless and smooth. So for this color, we're just using the same brush that came with the palette, but we're using the eyeshadow end. Well, they're both eyeshadow, but we're just using the flat end right here. We're just gonna put this all over the lid. It doesn't have to be neat anything because we're gonna blend it all out later. Now we're gonna start blending it out with the other end of the brush. And after blending so much, you lose some color, so I'm just gonna go back in with Red Ochre with the blending side of the brush. Alright, you guys, so now we're just gonna highlight our brow bone. We're just gonna use the shade Vermeer. Can you guys see it right there? It's called Vermeer. I'm just using this pointed, really pointed eyeshadow brush. It's from Morphe, but the number's faded off, so I'm sorry, you guys. I'm just gonna add this to our brow bone. And then we're just gonna blend that out with the first brush we used, the Real Techniques pointed blending brush. So now since we're done with shadow, I'm gonna show you guys how I put on my eyelashes, because I got some requests by people saying that they don't know how to and can I show them. So I'm just gonna show you guys in this video. So I just take some duo glue. That was a lot. That was fucking a lot. Okay, so I take less duo glue than that. Don't do as much as me. And I just dash it on the lash band, and you have to wait for it to dry, because if you try to put this on wet, it's gonna be way harder. And do the same with the other lash. So I just wait for it to dry. So I just take this adhesive. I think I got it with some It's called Allure Lashes. It came like in the package. And then and you guys are probably wondering why this one is off now. It's because it fell off. Honestly, I have a long story as to what just happened to me. I had to leave the house and everything, so yeah, my lash came off. So I'm gonna have to put this one back on too, but I'm gonna do that off camera, so I'll be right back. So since my lashes are on now, I'm just gonna add some mascara to make them blend in with each other more. This was just the L'Oreal Voluminous mascara that I used in my last tutorial. Okay, for foundation, I just had to go out and buy some foundation because I didn't have any here with me. So I'm using, for the first time, the NYX HD Studio Foundation, and I hope I got the right shade. I got Natural. It was like the closest thing to me. The Ulta I went to only had like 5 shades. Like, it was not okay. If you have a deeper skin tone than me, they didn't have your shade, which is fucked up. But first we're gonna use our Too Faced Hangover Primer. I really love this primer because it smells like coconut water. And it's supposed to hydrate your face. I don't like my face being dry, so. It smells so good. Okay, so now the moment of truth. We're gonna try this NYX HD Studio Photogenic Foundation. After foundation, I'm just gonna go in with my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. This is in the shade Biscuit. We're just gonna blend this out with a damp beauty blender. While I was at Ulta, I also bought this NYX Photogenic Concealer. This is just in the corrective tone, the green tone, to cancel out red. So I'm just gonna color correct my pimples because I freaking broke out for some reason. Then I'm just gonna put some more of the concealer on the beauty blender. It's gone. So now we're just gonna add some Laura Mercier translucent powder. I need to cover up my designer bags. This is just the powder I always go back to. Some people say it gives them flashback, but I don't get flashback from it. And then I also like the Midnight Banana powder. That's if you have like a deeper complexion, because that does not give you flashback. And I've showed you guys my trick multiple times, but if you go back over with powder that's your skin color, then you shouldn't have flashback, you know? And you also get around your mouth if you get smile lines. Okay, so I'm about to just contour my nose really quick. I don't really contour my nose a lot, but you know, I think I'm gonna start because I have a big nose. So I'm just taking some bronzer. This is the Physicians Formula multicolored bronzer, and I'm taking a dark shade from it. And I'm basically just taking it down the sides of the bridge of my nose. The skinnier you make the bridge, that's the smaller your nose will look. And then you make your nose look flatter by doing this. Don't worry, this will look better when it's blended. And then to highlight, I'm just using the Bahi Cosmetics Coty highlighter. And you just put that at the tip of your nose where you didn't contour. I think I may have put too much highlight, but then again, when is there too much highlight? I'm gonna blend it out actually with the M433 because I really don't want to mess up my highlight. And I'm just going back in with the highlight one more time. Get the parts I messed up. I'm just gonna bake the side of my nose with this Midnight Banana powder. Oh, that was a lot. That was a lot. Oh goodness, what is wrong with me today? So now that I'm done with my nose, I'm gonna dust off my other translucent powder, but I'm gonna be using this e.l.f. What is this? e.l.f. Light Beige. It's an e.l.f. powder, but I don't know what it's called. And I'm just gonna swipe it off with that product on it just so I don't get flashback or anything. Now I'm just gonna bronze the face with this Dark Chocolate Soleil bronzer from Too Faced. I'm going back in with this Physicians Formula bronzer just because it has a darker shade. Dude, this is like $7 or something, and look at all the shades it comes with. You guys need to hop on. Now for my favorite part, highlight. I'm just going to be using the same highlight I use for my nose, the Bahi Cosmetics Coty highlighter. It was like $13. It did take a while to come because they're a small company, but this is like the perfect shade for like medium to deep skin tones. I'm just adding some spray to my brush to make it pop more. I always do this. You can use any spray, just you can use water damn near. Like you can use anything that's wet, it'll make your highlight pop more. Like any highlight you use, just do that trick and you'll be popping. Make sure you smile so you get your cheeks. I don't know what y'all be doing in everyday life, but I like to take pictures like every day. And when you smile, see, yeah, you can still see it, and I'm facing forward. You don't have to be to the side to see your highlight if you put it on your cheeks. By the way, for my foundation brush, I used the M439. This brush is the G36, and I'm using this for my blush. I'm using the Milani Baked Blush and Berry Amore like always. So I'm just going to go back in with my Modern Renaissance palette to do my under eye. I like to do it after I conceal because, you know, when you blend it messes everything up. So I'm just taking the like shading side of the brush that comes with it, the one we used earlier for our brown eyeshadow. And I'm taking that same brown shade, Cypress Umber. I'm taking Cypress Umber again. And I'm just putting that on my waterline. I'm also going to go in with Venetian Red again on my waterline also. And then I'm just going to put Vermeer, the same shade we used to highlight our brow bone. I'm going to put that on my inner corner of my eye just to make the look pop a little more. For lips, I'm just doing lip gloss. I like to wear lip gloss in the summer. I don't know. It just feels, I don't know. I love lip gloss. I'm using the NYX Butter Gloss in Praline. I use it all the time. I don't know how to pronounce it. I know. And then I'm just using this brown lip liner by NYX just to make it a little darker. So now I'm just going in with the Morphe Prep and Set Makeup Setting Spray that just came out. I just bought it. Oh, if it wants to come out. So that is it for this neutral everyday look. I don't know what I'm gonna call it yet. I think I'm gonna call it everyday look. Hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I hope this is helpful for you guys. If you're looking for just like an everyday look to wear to school or, you know, your job or whatever, it's not too much. It's just brown eyeshadow and lip gloss. Let me know what you guys think in the comments and give me some comments. What do you guys want me to do next? Do you want a graduation look? I don't know. You know? I'll do anything though. Give this video a thumbs up if you want to support me and help me out. And make sure to subscribe if you like me. If you want to. Alright, see you guys next time.